Okay, welcome to lesson 52. In this lesson, we're going to talk about symbols of inclusion. So first of all, we learned about the order of operations, right? And then we also learned that we can have symbols of inclusion. For instance, if you had 2, 3 plus 1 plus 9 equals what? We would always start with what's inside the parentheses first. So we would make a new line, simplify inside the parentheses, copy the rest of the equation down. Then do we do multiplication first or addition? Multiplication first, copy the rest down, and then we end up with 17. 17 equals n, or whatever our variable would have been. So we would do the exact same thing if we have fractions. For instance, let's say you had this problem. Three over 2 times 1/4 plus 7/16 minus 1/8. So where do we start? Do we start with this multiplication here? Do we start with this subtraction, this addition? Well, even though we usually do multiplication first, because there are symbols of inclusion, because there are these parentheses, we actually start with that first. So let's go ahead and figure that out. Copy that first part down. What's 1/4 plus 7/16? Well, first we need to change this to common denominator, right? 4 goes into 16. How many times 4? 4 times 1 is 4. So 4/16 is the same as 1/4. 4/16 plus 7/16 is 11/16. And let's copy down the rest of our equation. Okay, so now do we do subtraction first or multiplication? Well, we do multiplication first. So 3 over 2 times 11 over 16. Be 33 over 32, and then minus 1/8, or 1/8. Now we need to also have common denominators here, so let's change 1/8 to over 32. 8 times 4 is 32. 4 times 1 is 4. So 33 over 32 minus 4 over 32 equals 29 over 32. We can't simplify that, so that will be our final answer. So just don't forget what you've learned about the order of operations, and then just remember, if there are parentheses, you would want to simplify within those parentheses first. Now sometimes you might see something complicated like this. Let's say you had an equation like this. Well, would you start with these big brackets, or would you go to the deepest section inside these little parentheses first? Well, you always start with the deepest parentheses. So if there are several layers of parentheses, go all the way to the inside, simplify that, and work your way out. And once you've done that, then you can go ahead and do multiplication, and then you can do addition and subtraction. All right, this has been lesson 52. Let me know if you have any questions.